am Shada Shaurav and welcome to Sada Learning Hub. Today's session we are going to learn speciality of Java enums. When compared with world languages, enum Java's enums is more powerful because in addition to constants we can take a normal variables, constructors, methods, etc. which may not possible in the world languages. Inside the enum, we can declare a main method and even we can invoke enum directly from the command line prompt. Now I can show example regarding that. If you see this example, see here I'm creating the enum fish. In that fish, I'm declaring a constants. Those are gold, APOLO and star. Inside the enum, I'm creating a main method. In this main method, I'm printing the enum main method is called. It's possible to create a main method in enum also, and we can run the main method enum directly in the command line prompt. Now I can run this enum by using Java tool 5sh fish. Whenever we are run this fish enum, the JVM calls the main method of that enum. Main method is called. In addition to constants, if we are taking any extra members like methods, then the list of constants should be in the first line and should ends with semicolon. It must be first line. Otherwise, it gives the compile time error. If we are taking any extra members, then enum should contains at least one constant. Anyway, an empty enum is always a valid. Empty enum is also a valid. If you see this example, I can show one example regarding this, regarding these statements. What these statements inside the in addition to the constants, if we are taking any extra members like methods, then the list of constants should be in the first line and should ends with the semicolon. If we are taking any extra members, then enum should contains at least one constant. Anyway, an empty enum is always a valid. See here, enum x. It is an empty enum. It is always valid. Next, enum x. I am declaring constants. Constants here. After that, I am creating a one method. Public void method one. This is also a valid. Why? Because the enum declaration, the first line must be constants and ends with the semicolon. We can declare any methods and the variables here. It is also a valid declaration. This is also a valid declaration. Now I can show one more thing. Enum, I'm creating a x. Now I'm deleting these things. Now this is the invalid enum. Here empty enum is valid and enum with first line constants and ends with semicolon, it's also a valid. It's not an empty enum. Inside the enum there is a method is available, but whenever we are declaring a method, the first line must be at least one constant and end with the semicolon, then only it's a valid enum. Otherwise it's a invalid enum. It's a invalid enum. Next, I can show one more example on this. I'm creating a one example. The same example. Now I am declaring constants here. A, B, C. It is also a invalid. Why? Because the constants must be first line and ends with the semicolon. It is also a invalid. Why? Because the constants were declared after the method. That's why it is the invalid enum. Now I can show one more example. See this example. See. See this one. This is a valid enum. Why? Because in the enum, the first line ends with the semicolon. After that, we can declare any number of methods and the variables. It is a valid enum. These are the speciality of the enum. Those are empty enum is always valid, and enum the first line with the constants and ends with the semicolon. After that, we can declare any number of methods and the variables. That is also a valid enum. We can this is invalid. Why? Because there is no constants and first line not ends with the semicolon. This is invalid enum. Here it is also invalid. Why? Because we are declaring the constants after the method. That's why it is the invalid enum. This is the valid enum. Why? Because enum after body first line ends with the semicolon. That's why the it is the invalid enum. This is the speciality of the enum in the Java programming language.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then you take care. Bye bye.